Hello, everyone. Good day.
No, you have to check that I'm ready.
It's more fun if you're not ready.
No. So I'm going to do the same to you.
Yeah, but weird faces are great for the show. Hi, everyone, and welcome to The Perfect Time. I'm Josh Johnson.
And it's Andi.
Today on the show, we are talking about morning routines.
Yes, we are. Josh, do you have a good morning routine?
No, I don't. That's why I brought you on. All these years I've been waking up without notes, and now I can finally do it the right way. So I can't wait to find out the right way to wake up in the morning.
The right way. Andi's notes.
I'm Josh Johnson,
And it's Andi.
and welcome to The Perfect Time.
If I'm gonna lose my mind, would you lose your mind with me? 'Cause you're sweet like kiwi. Nothing is as sweet.
All right, folks, we're having fun this morning. Andi is going to be walking us through an amazing, I hope, routine about how to wake up in the morning.
You keep saying "and amazing." I don't want to provide one way, Josh. I want to provide multiple options.
Multiple options for your morning routine.
Yeah, for your morning
I
routine.
can't wait to hear about these. So, Andi, please take it
So
away.
good. Okay, well, if you are...
What's the first thing we need to do in the morning? I set my alarm a full 30 minutes before I have to wake up. Does anyone else do that out there? Set your alarm 30 minutes before you have to wake up, and then you just keep snoozing all the way until you actually have to.
See,
And then I know I have a 1 extra hour because I'm never going to really wake up that time. I always set an extra hour and a half. A whole hour and a half before I need to wake up.
I'm so glad you brought that up, Josh.
Yeah?
Because that's actually what my not to do.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah,
I knew you were going to say that.
Because there is actually scientific proof that you need to wake
I
up.
love the snooze button.
Yeah, I know you love it because then it feels like you're getting more rest, but actually you wake up more
It's a
groggy.
warning. It's a warning shot.
It's not
It says
a warning
you
shot.
are going to wake up, but not yet. You get
No,
more
when the
time.
alarm sounds,
Surprise.
the ideal scientific way to stay alert, to have a more effective morning
I have a scientist
routine.
in the show today, ladies and gentlemen. Scientist Andi.
I do read scientific journals, and I do like to do a lot of research.
Okay, so no snooze button.
No snooze.
No spoon. Okay, fine. Deal.
It's not good. It's not good for you. You actually end up getting
I'll try
more
it.
tired. Yeah. As soon as the alarm sounds. Oh, and here's the thing though. The alarm can't be something that blasts you out of bed.
I agree with that
feel
one.
like
I agree with
scared.
that
It
one.
needs to
Yeah.
like ease you into the day. So
Uh-huh.
it needs to be like
I set a song.
music,
I
a
set
song?
a country song
Oh,
that
yeah.
I switch it up sometimes, but I use a country song that's really smooth. Makes
Good.
me feel good.
I
Makes
like
me feel like
it.
I'm waking up in the middle of the
Yes.
country somewhere
Yes.
out in Alabama or
Mhm.
Texas,
Mhm.
right? And then I remember, oh yeah, I'm in the middle of the city. But I love it. I love it.
That's a great method, Josh,
Yeah.
because then you don't feel the need to absolutely turn it off right away because it just scared the living
Oh yeah.
something out
Oh,
of
growing
you.
up in high
So-
school, I heard
Yeah, no,
and then my
so
mom would
bad.
come in pounding. Josh, wake up!
Oh my gosh, that's
You gotta go to school!
She's choking you. What is this?
Beat me with a pillow.
Wow.
Yeah, I was that kid in high school where I had the annoying alarm, and my mom would
I
have
thought you
to
were
beat me
homeschooled.
out of bed. I was homeschooled up until middle school. I went to
Oh.
8th grade, and I went to high school.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's a whole nother show. We'll talk about
We'll talk
homeschooling
about homeschooling.
if you guys are interested in finding homeschooling. You know, most people out there though have actually, I'm sure, experienced homeschooling with the
Yeah,
pandemic
my
and the
sister was
Zoom and all that.
homeschooled
Yeah,
completely.
yeah. But with the pandemic that just happened, a lot of kids, especially in California,
Mm.
were homeschooled for a long time.
Mm.
So I'm no longer the anomaly. The
Anomaly.
Anomaly. Whatever.
Although I like it.
I hit the snooze button too many times this morning,
Yeah,
so my
I
brain's a
noticed.
little
See,
bit-
this is great proof, ladies and gentlemen. What
Okay.
not to do.
So let's talk about we have don't hit the snooze button. Wake up.
Wake up.
Smell
get
of
up.
coffee.
And with a nice little song or something that is peaceful and
Mhm.
lets you transition into the day, into waking up,
Mm-hmm,
right? And then the next
The
thing that
best
we
part of waking up, Folgers in your cup.
Oh,
Anyone remember that song?
thank you.
The commercial from
You
back in the
know,
day?
you should have been a country singer. I've always said this.
It's not a country song.
Karaoke. Catch
Just the
Josh
way
at karaoke.
it's just the
on
way
Friday
that
nights.
I
Yeah,
sound when I sing
uh-huh.
because I can't sing. Now listen, Andi is actually a fantastic singer.
Oh no, but that's not what
She's
we're
a-
talking about. Josh.
I know, but we should for a
No.
moment. We all know Andi the actor,
I know
okay?
you didn't have enough options.
Andi
out
the
there.
actor, but listen, she's also
Oh.
a phenomenal singer. So One day on the show, we're gonna have you do some karaoke.
So now we're going to talk about a natural resource that we have to be able to wake up and be alert for the rest of the day, and that is the blue light of the morning.
The blue light of the morning.
Yes, morning.
What in the
has
world does
a
that mean?
Blue light. Okay, it's not the harsh, sunny, warm light of the middle of the day.
I'm so confused. Blue light.
Blue light. The morning.
What
has
time does this blue light come in?
6 a.m. to about 10 a.m. That's when you're getting the most amount of blue light in the morning. Blue light, it wakes you up. It naturally resets your circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm is the pattern that our bodies have within us.
Big words this morning on the show.
In our cells that tell us what our
I remember that word from
routine is.
8th grade science, circadian rhythm.
Circadian rhythm. It's a real thing. And blue light sets it. So it tells you, okay, this is when I want to wake up. And it tells your body. So that naturally you can build a routine. We're pattern-seeking primates. Okay? So our brains and our
biology.
bodies.
This is taking me back all the way to grade school. We're pattern-seeking primates.
We are. Just like rats, actually.
Oh, now we're rats. We're rats on the show today.
No, but rats are also pattern-seeking primates.
That's okay.
And so, did our PA over there shut off?
Yeah, our PA. Keith, can you turn the camera back on, please? We're losing an angle. It's fine. It's fine. This is my best angle anyway. Just straight on.
I think every
just
angle
straight
is
on.
the best angle.
Oh, stop! You're gonna make my head too big for the camera. It's just gonna blow up.
And okay, the next thing you got to do to take advantage of this blue light is go on a walk. First thing you do is you go on a walk in the morning. It oxygenates your brain. It allows you to connect with the outside world, gets you ready for your day. It can be a 15-minute walk. I know all of us, we have busy days. We don't have time to be going on like long journey excursions outside.
I actually go on a 4K every morning.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
I don't believe
I'm preparing for my 8K. Yeah, so every morning I put on my headband and my sneakers and tie them up, and
why didn't you come in that outfit?
Go every single morning.
Oh my gosh.
Did
you walk to the studio?
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
No, I ran to the studio.
You ran.
Yeah.
Wow,
4K.
not even a trickle of sweat. That's very impressive. All right.
I don't sweat, I glow.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, so brisk jog, walk. Okay, then what?
Okay, then you get back and you make your coffee or you make something for yourself to pamper yourself, to say hello to your body. And
not coffee before the jog?
I mean, you can do that.
I would need to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would.
I personally love coffee. I love the smell of coffee.
Love coffee.
The smell of coffee actually will get me out of bed in the morning. Like the thought, like, oh man, I get to have coffee right now will be a good incentive to just jump out with my little song.
Does anybody out there love coffee? Yeah. A coffee high is like the most amazing feeling that you can legally have, I think. Legally.
Yes.
Coffee.
It actually is addictive.
Sponsor of The Perfect Time.
Yeah, thanks, coffee.
Thank you, coffee. If you haven't heard of it, you should try it.
Okay, something that I thought of this morning that wasn't even on my notes, right? I'm not even going to consult it.
Okay.
My ladies out there, you'll understand what I mean. When we don't...
Let's go, girls.
When we skip dinner...
It's Shania Twain.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. No idea. Okay.
Country.
So, for my ladies out there, not having dinner at
all
night...
All single ladies.
It's so annoying.
There's so many song references you can do with girls.
I know. I'm going to stop saying that line so you...
Okay, go on. Get to the point, please.
To break into song. This is like the day you're breaking a song.
I know. This might be the day that like I discovered I'm actually a singer.
In your head today. Anyway.
I've done karaoke once in my life. Once. Only once.
That's not true.
One time.
Twice.
Okay. Well, full disclosure.
Yeah, there we go.
Full disclosure, okay? Side story. Don't lose your thought, okay? It was Andy's birthday party.
Sorry, I'm not interested in that way, but thanks for wishing it, Andy.
Okay, it was her 12th birthday party, and what I did is you planned it at a karaoke bar. Okay, don't ask me how she was old enough to get into a karaoke bar. That's beside the point. It was her 12th birthday, and so I actually went a week ahead of time, and I practiced just because she's my wonderful co-host. I wanted to make her birthday, so I went a week ahead of time, and I practiced. Okay, at a karaoke bar. I practiced the song, so the next week I could come in and actually sing it for the first time ever. in front of people. In front of people, and she was there. What,
I
did
filmed
you
the
did you
whole
like
thing.
it? Did
I
you like
actually
my?
have footage.
No,
Let's
no,
take
no,
a
no.
look at
Let's not do that. There's a reason why it was my
Hey,
one and only
Keith,
time.
can you cue up the karaoke, the Josh karaoke?
Yeah, I had a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. She was killing me in that miniskirt.
I'm not a singer. I don't ever plan on doing
I
it
think
again.
he should
That was a
be.
special birthday present
you
just
were-
for my wonderful co-host
You
and
were
dear
so
friend.
good. You were so good. Especially
Anyway.
after saying he would never ever do that in his life. That
It was a birthday
great
surprise. You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Your
My
12th birthday.
was-
Your 12th birthday.
My 12th was brilliant.
Okay, so
It's been
all the
downhill
ladies out
since
there
then.
appreciate something.
All
What is
right.
it?
No, so okay, but it's everybody really. When you don't have dinner, or at least when you don't eat past 6,
Mm-hmm.
you wake up with a nice little flat tummy, and you can also wake up hungry, which I am never hungry in the morning, and it's a problem because then I go on
Same.
to have a super busy day, and then I don't end up eating till like 3 or 4, and by
Mhm.
then your energy is depleted.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can get a little hangry.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your response to not eating is,
Mhm.
it's just not great for you. Breakfast is such an important meal of the day.
It is.
So if you don't eat past 6, or at least for 16 hours during the night and then in the morning, or
Mhm.
intermittent fasting as they call it, then
Intermittent fasting,
you're
another big word.
actually set for a good healthy breakfast to get you the energy that you
Okay,
need.
so the moral story is don't eat past 6.
Moral of the story, yeah, if you
PM.
can help it.
6 p.m. Don't eat.
Sometimes we have nice dinners, and there's exceptions, but that's a really great way to kind of wake up. Also,
Mhm.
fun fact:
More than one.
you sleep deeper at night when you don't have food in your stomach. Because
I agree with that one.
Yes.
Because you know what I do? Don't do this. Don't do this at home. After a long day at work, long day of shooting episodes of The Perfect Time and preparing for the next day and everything else. God knows what else I do all day.
Yeah, God knows.
What I love to do is on the way home, stop by Chipotle and get a big fat burrito with hot salsa and a bag of chips, and I eat that right before they close. They close at 10 p.m., rolling at about 9:30,
I'm learning so much.
and I eat it about 10 p.m., and then I go to sleep.
No,
Oh,
that sounds terrible.
I highly don't recommend it. It's delicious,
Yeah,
but my
sure.
gosh, you'll be tossing and turning all night.
All right, so nighttime usually we want to use for input. So if we're reading or watching a movie, things that we can kind of coast on and get our ideas flowing and such, but that we're not working really hard. If you are doing too much thinking of your own, or writing or getting creative, you're
I never
never
eat too
going to
much
sleep.
thinking.
You're never going to get to sleep, and that's not true.
That's why I sleep like a baby. Just turn the brain right off.
But in the morning is a great time for output. So nighttime is input, morning is output.
Sounds like a
So-
stereo system. Morning is
It could-
input, morning
there's
is
a
output.
reason those terms are used in stereo.
Reference
It's
waking up in the
input,
morning.
output. Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
No. So in the morning, if you
Mhm.
journal for 1 to 2 pages,
Mhm.
it's a great meditative practice. Or if you do meditation, or if you do yoga, get your body moving, get something to
Ooh,
get your
yoga.
thoughts going. And I know that you like to work out in
I
order
do.
to get
Can't you
ideas.
tell?
Look at this guy. Oh my gosh! All right, no, but
My
in
bicep
order,
is bulging through my suit.
okay, but
Surprised I
come
fit in
back,
my suit this
come
morning.
back to me right now.
That's what I'm saying. Is that
You're
I like to move
oxygenating your
around.
brain,
I like
or-
to a little
Yeah.
caffeine and a little bit of cardio and
Yeah.
just pumping weights and just moving
Is that
around.
what you look like
I
when
mean,
you
let's
pump
be
weights?
honest with you. Let's be honest with you, okay? That is the number one reason why I go to the gym, is just to think. Sometimes I'm not even lifting weights. I do a couple and then I just stop and I just stare and I just get all the great ideas. My brain is just exploding with ideas. I'll do a couple little pumps.
I'm just visualizing you at the gym, just sitting staring.
Well, no, that's the thing, is that people will get mad. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. People will be like,
that guy on the
I'm like,
machine.
hey, bro, how many more sets you got? And I'm just over here with my music. Bro, how many more sets you got? I'm like, I don't even have a weights with me. I'm just
oh
like,
man, yeah.
but that's
I'm gonna
honestly,
be that person coming up to you, bro. How
There-
many times?
trust me, there's
That's
plenty of
okay.
that. I'm sorry,
gonna be
I'm
me.
sorry, I'm that guy. But listen, that is, truth be
should be.
told, I do a little bit of workout and then I stop and I think and I just get, I get all my best ideas.
Just go. I get
All my
it.
best ideas when I
get
work
it.
out.
I get all my best ideas when I drive, but that's another story. Like,
Okay,
that's why I
now
love road trips.
I do too,
Mhm.
but that's dangerous because I drive really, really slow. I become like a grandpa, and I'm just because I space out on the road. Like on road, I love road trips too.
At least you go slower when you space
I
out.
can't multitask.
I go faster when I
I can't
space out.
multitask. So if I'm in the zone and I'm thinking, I'll be driving across LA and it'll take me an hour and 45 minutes. Wow, what took you so long? Oh, sorry. I got this great
I
idea.
got a great idea.
I got a great idea.
So,
I'll be there in
Josh came
30
out.
minutes.
Anyway, back on track.
Back to mornings.
Back to mornings. Mornings are fantastic because how you start your morning will dictate how the rest of your day goes. It really just starts
Very
like
true.
that. Your launching pad is
Your launching pad.
your strongest
It's the perfect time.
time. The perfect time.
It's the perfect time.
To get
What else you got
started.
on this list?
All right, so we said the journaling, we said the setting intentions for the day, maybe setting a couple of goals. Then, after you've done all of these things,
Yeah.
that's when you're allowed to look at your phone.
Whoa!
Yeah,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa,
That's-
whoa,
I knew that was going
whoa,
to get you.
Whoa,
I knew that one was
whoa,
going to
whoa.
get to you.
You mean this whole time, this whole process,
time.
we're just ignoring
Yeah.
our phone, pretending it doesn't
The
exist?
only exception is if you want to
I've
put
checked my
music
phone
on.
6 times since we started this
I
episode.
know you have. You're really awful with that.
I am.
Yeah.
And
your
that
phone.
guilty pleasure. If anybody
Yeah.
out there can attest to that, okay. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who are
I'm
absolutely hate.
sure
Maybe
everybody.
maybe your boyfriend.
You're probably watching
Maybe your
this on your
boyfriend at
phone
home
right now.
is a phone addict, and you yell at him for it. God knows I've been yelled at my whole life.
Have you?
Okay, not my whole life. Okay,
Yeah.
because let's be
They
honest,
weren't really
smartphones
around.
weren't around when I was a kid. Okay, but I've been yelled at plenty of times for being on my phone too much.
Mm-hmm.
I am an admitted phone addict.
Admitted phone addict. Hey, the first step
Admit
to
it, folks.
recovery is admission. So
I admit it.
admitting.
So you're saying that do that whole process. Don't look at your phone.
Don't look at your phone
Yeah.
unless you're gonna put music on. Music is the only exception. You're gonna
Deal.
go on
I'll do it.
on your walk.
And then I can check
Then you
Instagram.
can, no Instagram, no nothing. No, because the reason for that is because then you're starting your day with everything else calling your attention to it, and you're gonna be drawn to like your energy's being sucked away by these different things.
I don't
So
disagree.
You want to start your day empowering yourself. You want to start your day thinking, what do I want to do with today? Well, how am I connecting to the world around me, to myself, to God, to whatever your belief systems are, and then you make the conscious choice to say, all right, now you may have my attention, world that is trying to communicate with me. And hopefully you wake up early enough that this is, around 8 or 8:30 a.m. when you can check your phone and work starts,
Everyone wakes up at a different time.
Exactly. What is the best time?
The
It
perfect
really
time.
is the perfect time for you. But developing your own systems.
Everyone
is
has a different
important.
schedule, a work schedule.
Exactly.
Isn't she smart,
It's
everybody?
just, and no.
My on-show
No.
co-host
No.
scientist.
No, this is just from experience. Of
No,
failing-
in all seriousness,
failing
though.
forward.
In all seriousness, though, you are right. Like these are very true scientific facts that do take discipline.
And the greatest minds, I mean, that have achieved so many
Yeah.
things. If you want to think, the CEO of Disney, right? Disney company.
I'm a huge Disney fan, by the way. I think
Yeah.
any Disney fans out there. So
Oh, I'm glad I mentioned that one, though.
Bob Iger, a couple years, like
yes.
2 years ago, 2020, I want to say, right before the
that was
pandemic.
Robert then, huh?
Right before the pandemic, that was Iger, and then it switched up to Chesapeake.
Chesapeake. Okay, so I was thinking of Bob, but he used to
Check-
say he gets up at
Chipmunk.
4:30. Chippendale.
Terrible with names.
He gets up at 4:30 in the morning and has this whole routine.
That's his
Also
perfect
doesn't
time.
check his phone. I mean, he has this. A lot of the sports, NFL players, they have to be super disciplined
Yep.
with their routine because they know that you are what you do, not what you say or what you intend to do. You are what you repeatedly do. In fact,
What's that?
what is that?
Somebody didn't wash this mug very well.
That would be you. Hey,
Keith, come on, man, come on, buddy. What is this? I can't even
we
show
love
you
you,
guys.
Keith. We do.
There's something in my mug.
We love Keith. He's our wonderful set PA,
Wonderful set PA.
producer, and many other things.
Yep.
Something I totally forgot. Make your bed. It's like such a little thing. It sounds
It's
so
huge.
weird.
No, it's huge.
But it really is a big thing.
So-
it helps you set the discipline.
Right. That little act of achievement that small act is what's going to give you the confidence to achieve other things later in the day.
Yeah, it's tiny habits. It's
Yeah.
really interesting because it's actually at a subconscious level. And so when you do this, when you complete a task first thing in the morning
Yep.
and you've completed it,
Yep.
that means, okay, I can
I can
actually
complete
do
something a little bit bigger later on.
Yeah, and it's
Yep.
a subconscious signal to your brain. So that's why we make our bed in the morning.
Mhm.
And also it feels nice when you are going to go to bed at night and your bed is made and you're like, oh, I get to actually, dismantle this. I don't know.
When I was a kid,
Mhm.
okay, I didn't like the morning. I hated it. Okay. I didn't like it because I love to stay up late.
Wow.
You know, I'm like most kids.
Can't imagine that
Most
now.
kids. Now, yeah, because I love mornings now. But when I was a kid, I hated waking up. I'd wake up at noon or what. I mean, if I could, I would sleep all day and stay up all night, right? Like most kids.
Me too.
Now, my dad, God love him, would wake up 4:30 in the morning. Okay,
Wow.
it was pitch cold. Okay,
Pitch cold?
Pitch,
Pitch cold. I love you. It's okay.
it was pitch dark and freezing cold.
Okay, that's good.
In the morning, and here I am snuggled up in my little
Aw.
Superman pajamas and in my Spider-Man sheets, and I would hear him wake up in the
Baby
morning
Josh.
to go to work, and he'd ride his bike to work, and the whole thing, right? And I would feel bad for him. I'm like, oh my gosh, like is this what growing up is like? I don't want to do that, and he's leaving, he's doing the whole thing. But I'll tell you the one thing though that I remember about him waking up early in the morning that I'll never forget was that every morning he'd be woken up by his alarm clock was a radio station, an AM radio station. The show was called Ken and Barkley in the morning, and they had this song. It was a wake up song
Ooh.
that really. I'm not going to sing it, okay, because I'm not a singer. But it was the most feel good song you've ever heard in your life. Good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Those are the
Wow.
lyrics, and I will never forget that because hearing that gave me this. I don't want to get out of bed, but gosh darn it, that's a beautiful feeling. And it's something I never forget. My dad would wake up every day and go to work all day. That was our whole childhood. He worked 7 days a week.
That's beautiful.
God love him for it. Yeah.
I love that story, Josh. Oh, wait. Didn't you do an animation of your dad riding to work?
I did.
Can we take a look at that?
Time to go to work.
Rain into a paper cup.
It's going to be Wednesday, June 27th. We are.
So
Oh,
yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
that was I made that for my dad for
Yeah,
his
you got some
for his,
drawing
his
skills.
retirement party. Thank you.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
his retirement party, and it was an ode to him riding his bike to work every day. And yeah, so shout out to all the dads out there who wake up early in the morning and provide for their family because I had a dad that did that as well. I still do.
Thank you,
Still
Dad,
do.
too. I'm shout out to my dad, your dad, and all the dads.
All the dads.
All the dads.
And all the moms.
And all the moms.
One of the little ankle biters whose mom has to go in there and get out of here.
I worry sometimes from your mom's stories.
Well, Andrea, this is a wonderful list of. I hope everyone out there has paid close attention to how to wake up in the morning.
I mean, these
if
are
you
just
haven't
a
been
few
doing these
ideas.
things, you've been doing it all wrong.
No
phones.
Not true. I mean, I think these are just
No,
a few
these
ideas.
are great tips.
You really have
Great-
to develop
great
your
things.
own system. But as long as you have a routine that works for you. Like I lived out of a suitcase for the last 2 years. I didn't have a home base. I had zero routine because I was, an entrepreneur. I get different
Gypsy.
jobs. Gypsy.
A little
Nomad.
bit, a little bit. No, she's traveling the world. If you've seen the show The Fixers, if you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out. Okay,
That's one of the things.
BYU.tv.org/thefixers, right? Something like that.
BYUtv.org/thefixers. Yeah.
Check it out.
Or
Okay.
Discovery Plus.
And you will see that Andrea would be probably waking up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and she has to
5:30.
go and build these incredible things to
Not
help
by
people
myself.
all
I have
over the
3
world.
amazing co-hosts and an amazing production that backs.
And you guys have another
all the
season
work
coming out
up.
soon, right?
We might, yeah. We might have gotten renewed.
Okay, well, stay tuned for
so-
that possibility. We hope it's coming out again.
Yeah, that would be great.
That'll be season 4.
That will be season 4.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
stay tuned and let's hope that
That'll be really
happens.
exciting. But even before then, I
Write
was
a letter to
Airbnb.
the producers of the Fixers out there, guys. If you want to see another season of the Fixers.
Oh, they will. They will see it. I think. I hope. It's such a beautiful show, and I'm privileged and blessed to be a part of it. But what I mean is, anyone who's an artist out there, an entrepreneur, or just living a more non-conventional lifestyle, it's hard to keep a routine going. And I think that routine, I've learned now from the lack thereof and when I've had it, it just really allows you to stay consistent in your mindset, in your actions, and in your view of the world. I mean, to have an optimistic view of the world, not letting, your feelings, which come and go, dictate your identity, but something stronger, which is your decision of who you want to be.
That was
Right?
dead on. That's exactly
I'm
right.
glad it made sense because I
No,
sort
it
of
does.
just thought it, and sometimes it doesn't come out.
Discipline over feelings.
Oh,
That's what I got from what you just said, and that's what I couldn't
love
agree
that.
with more.
I love that.
Discipline
You're so good
over
at that.
discipline over feelings.
You're so good at the phrases. Yeah.
I'm good at taking a big concept and making it a little tidbit that I can
No,
understand.
but that's your wisdom because you make very complex things simple, and when they're simple, that's where
You're
it's
sweet.
truth.
You're
There's
sweet.
truth in it. It's
Thank
true.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Andy, thank you so much for all these amazing tips.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you for your stories.
Oh, well,
You're so good.
I got plenty of them, but these are fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm sure many of you out there tried some. Try them. I know I will.
Mhm.
Report back to us. Let us know how it works for you. Let us know how your routines are.
Mhm.
Right? You do something different. Cold showers. I don't think you mentioned cold
Oh, I
showers.
didn't.
You didn't. That's
Those
a big
are
one
good.
too.
Yeah.
Take cold showers. I didn't know
Shocks you
that
into the
helps.
day.
Yeah.
It shocks your immune system as
Mhm.
well. Actually,
Yep.
you can really give your immune system a workout
Mhm.
and have a little bit more your defenses up throughout the day. I think the cold
Defenses
shower,
up.
like the scientific explanation for it, is that it increases either your white blood cells or like your red blood cell count, so that it oxygenates your blood and it flows.
Andy, do you have a
little
PhD
easier.
that you didn't tell me about?
No,
Because
stop,
there's
I
been
read
a lot of
Okay,
scientific
I
terms
don't
that have been
actually
thrown around
know-
this morning.
I don't actually know anything, which is why I read in order to know.
No,
things.
now you do. Now you do know things. Good for you. I love it. This is where I get my education from. Well, I'm woken up now, so
I am
thank you for
too.
that. Let us know in the comments if you do any of these things that Andy mentioned, or
And Josh.
if you have anything else that you do that you'd like to share with us. Please let us know.
Yes.
We'd love to hear about
Love
it.
to learn.
We love to know morning rituals, routines, things to get you
Mm-hmm.
up at the perfect time. I think we're ready to wrap this show up. Andy, is it a good time to wake up?
I think it's always the perfect time.
It's the perfect time. Cheers. Oh.
What is
I don't know what
this.
this. It's like a living insect in my
Wash
cup
your
here.
mugs. That's the
Wash your mugs.
important morning.
And we're out.
Nothing compares to waking up